Hello, everybody. Welcome to an all new Beyond the Barricade. We are live. It is 8:08 right now, Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to bring out my very special guest. There he is right there. He's saying hello. The one and only Brad Benson. Oh, no. We're starting it off right tonight.
I told you I was going to do that.
You did. We just had like a 15-minute conversation before we even started. We're like, oh shit, we better start. But it's good to have you on, man. So very excited to have you on.
Yeah, happy to be.
I always like to talk to new wrestlers and new artists, whatever they may be, actors, singers, whatever. So we're gonna start off with, how did you fall in love with this wonderful world of professional wrestling?
I was kind of like one of those kids that like fell in like during the Attitude Era of pro wrestling and just like never let go and tried and always like I was very like it was very like closed off to me. Like it was always like kind of my wrestling was always like my secret passion, like
Mm-hmm.
else just kind of like started growing up on other stuff, and some of them even like didn't even know what wrestling was anymore. But it was always just kind of like my thing, and I don't know. I can't even put like a specific moment or spot or anything like that. But there was just something
Mm-hmm.
about clinged on to me. I was like, I want to like watch this more, and I want to see more about this.
Okay, all right. Who was your favorite wrestler when you first started watching?
Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie, all right. Latino Heat.
He man, light, cheat, and steal.
Live cheating too. That's right, man. My favorite part was it came out in the lowrider, man.
Oh, I love the low rider. I loved it.
Now I
Love
don't know if you.
where he puts like Vince McMahon in, and he pops it up and
Yeah,
down.
he's like bobbing up and down. Now I don't know if you know. Have you ever heard of Funko Pops?
Of course, yeah, I have a few.
All right. Okay. All right. So I don't know if you have it, but I know I have it here somewhere. It's Eddie Guerrero in the lowrider,
Uh,
and it was a GameStop exclusive. And I'm like, dude, I need this. I need this thing. This is mine.
I have
So
one with the undisputed title. I don't know where it is though.
is it
I
the Roman?
What's up?
Is it a Roman?
No, it's an Eddie,
Oh, it's an Eddie. Oh, I know. It's a GameStop edition. Yes.
the undisputed one. I have no idea where I grabbed all of them once I moved, and then yeah, I have no idea where it is now.
Don't worry, I got so many. It's unbelievably crazy. But before we continue on to the next question, let's start off with this Saturday for you. It is Trust No One at NYWC's Sportorium in Deer Park, where you're on the bottom, of course. Bad Brad Benson versus Alvin Alvarez versus Dan Barry for that Fusion Championship.
That's right.
Your thoughts going into this match?
Um, a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but I think I think I deserve this match. I think I've earned this match, and a lot of people don't realize I've been doing this a lot longer than a lot of people realize, and I throughout the long history of my time in NYWC, there's been a lot of times where it wasn't always like a lot of people were not always happy, but I always stuck around with NYWC. It was always
Right.
home to me. And I tried helping out, and my life always took different turns, but I always tried helping out as best I could. And um there was just like a point in time where I was like, okay, like I think it's my time now. And it was always pushed to somebody else and to somebody next person. And then once I had my next shot, I was like, this is mine. I'm not waiting anymore. This is my shot. This is my spot for the few. This is I wanted this fusion title for a very, very long time. Story going in pretty much is Alvin is one of those people that left NYWC for a number of years. For whatever reasons that he had to walk away. And then when he came back, they said, yeah, you can wrestle Tony Nese at Psycho Circus. Go right ahead. Also, we're gonna give you this fusion title match. So again, I was jumped over again. So and I'm not letting this happen again. That's why every chance Alvin is had to go after that fusion title, I've stopped him. Because this is not about Alvin, and this is not about Dan. I respect Dan Barry a lot. He's been doing this a very, very long time.
Right.
More than earned his spot. He's more than earned the Fusion title. But it's my time now.
Okay. All right. What about your thoughts on that big heavyweight championship match?
Uh, I'll you know what, I'll not a lot. I'm not in it, so there's not a lot of
Okay.
thought. You know what? I love Joey Conway, and I hope for the best for him. I really do. He's definitely earned it.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's going to be a great match as well. So make sure if you're in the area, you get your tickets for NYWC this Saturday night. It should be a two great matches right there. That's just two of them. That's not the whole card.
Yeah, no. I wish I had the card in front of me. I'm sorry.
It's okay, man. Let's go into. Well, I already know where you train now. So you train at NYWC.
I trained in NYWC. I started in February of 2015.
Okay. Who were your trainers and what were your thoughts during that initial training?
My initial trainers were Flawless Blake Morris, Stockade, or as he's known now as Cade
Hey,
Lothbrock,
Brock.
and Mike Mondo. On
Okay. All right.
There was always like a smelting of others who came there. Dimitri Papadon, who's in the heavyweight title match. Tony Nese every once in a while. So we had like a lot. I had quite a few trainers, but my main three were Blake Morris, Cade Lothbrock, and Mike Mondo.
Okay. All right. Now you went through that initial training, and you're gonna have your first match. Hello, Serena. You're gonna have your first match. Who was that first match with, and what were your thoughts during that first match?
Well, my first, I guess like match was a tag match with me and Blake Morris against Milk Chocolate. But my first, like actually big show match, my first main was again in against Papadon in October. My first like match was in July of that year.
Also, Serena says, "Oh, Papa, not Papa, thanks, favorite person." He's just so mean to me. I don't know. Maybe I bring out the worst in Papa.
Love it.
Let's go into an opponent you want to wrestle, but you haven't wrestled so far.
There's a few.
You can name.
I'll say this: me and Brother Greatness were supposed to have a match one time, and it got interrupted like as soon as the bell rang. So we never really got to really have a match. And I've tried to I've tried to get a few people on board with that. So I'm hoping, like, I don't want to say that's a dream match, but it's definitely top of my list of like independent wrestlers that I would love to face.
Okay, awesome. Love Brother Greatness. So I'm a big Brother Greatness fan. Anyone else on your list?
I got a lot of people on my list. Ryan Clinton is on my list. I don't know if he's still doing this, but Man of Steel Mike Verna. I've never had a one-on-one match with him, so he would be cool. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. There's a lot of people. Yeah, that's just off the top of my head.
Off the top of your head, okay. All right, no worries. We're good. We're rolling along. We're good.
I'm sorry. This is probably one of your worst ones.
No, man. We're good, man. We're good. I appreciate you taking your time and spending it with myself, Serena, and everybody at all the fans at Beyond the Barricade. Appreciate it. All right, let's go into favorite match so far you've had and why.
Favorite match I've had and why? Let me think. There was one Psycho Circus match. I think it was the one right before the pandemic. It was in 2020.
Okay.
It was just a fun moment because we'd had a tag. Me and my brother at the time, my tag partner at the time, CJ, had a
Mm.
tag match early in the night. We thought we were kind of done. And then about 15 seconds before that match, the big Psycho Circus main event
Right.
match happens. We were told, hey, so and so couldn't make it. We need you in right now. And we just ad libbed the entire our entire Psycho Circus
Oh,
match
nice.
fly. And honestly, it was so exciting. Like it was nerve wracking as hell. Like the hey, you're gonna be on in like 2 minutes. Let's like blah 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 blah. But like once I got in there, it was like this big thing. It was like and we did the whole match. It was great. So that's definitely like a highlight of my career is the fact I went into something like one thing saying like, oh, I'm done, and then like it's tells
Right.
those you like you can't expect like anything in this business. Like anything could possibly happen in any given moment in this business.
That's true. That is
Uh,
very true.
yeah, it's just like there's thousands of times where it's like you show up and it's like, oh, I'm just showing up supporting somebody, and then somebody goes, hey, you got 2 minutes, like
You got 2 minutes. Get your stuff on. Let's go. Like
somebody
what?
didn't show up, and like you got gear, like run quick.
Right. And you always got to bring your gear with you, no matter where you are.
I never leave home without it. Stays in my
You
car.
can't. That's right. You got to keep it with you because let's say you go to a show and you could even go as a whatever. You're there hanging out, and they'll be like, "Oh, I need you. Get into your gear. Get into the ring." You're like, "What?" Okay. I agree, man. Always got to bring your stuff with you. Serena says, "Who would you pick as your dream tag team partner?"
My dream tag team partner.
Not Eddie Guerrero. You can't pick him.
No. Uh, there was. I'll start this off with a story. There was an old persona before I was Bad Brad. I had
Mhm.
a different persona. I was Rad Brad.
Okay.
And if I could go back, if I could have that persona again, tag team part would be Matt Riddle.
Oh, okay. All right.
It
All right.
was, yeah, it was like back in the day. It was me, Rad Brad, and my brother CJ. We were the Benson Bros, and we were like, the surfer guys, whatever. And we always called Matt Riddle, like we never met him before, but we always called him like the third Benson Bro. So I
All right. Cool. Cool. Your paths never crossed with him? Nowhere?
no, he was on his way up when I was on my way in. So
Right. I think probably he was at Evolve around that time, right?
yeah. So and I was just still just starting up. So I never, if I never met him. So yeah, we always looked at him like the third Benson Bro.
I can see it. I can see it. All right,
Yeah,
all right. You had long hair, right?
yeah. I just recently cut it like, a couple months ago.
Oh, okay. How come you cut it?
It was just time. I'm getting up
Yeah.
there now, so it's just especially in this heat right now. I wouldn't have been able to stand it, but I tried doing a hair match quite a few times, but it just never worked out. So I just cut
You
it.
just cut it. Gotcha. All right. All right. It goes with the bad Brad Benson looks.
Yeah, it's like people kept like referring to like the old character thing. I was like, all right, if unless I cut this hair, people are gonna keep thinking that. So I got to cut the hair completely, new look.
Yeah, you always got to reinvent yourself as a professional wrestler, man.
Hmm.
I agree. I agree. All right, let's go into favorite venue you wrestled out of and why.
Favorite venue? Like the old Ace building. Like
Hmm.
they're at the old one, just because they had like this state of the art like interview room. Like the
Oh,
Booker
nice.
room was like all the way in the, like he actually had his own Booker's room. It wasn't just some random fucking closet.
Right.
Um,
Oh shit.
and then you like go downstairs, like everybody's there, and he had like an actual like ramp entrance with like the lights and everything.
That's cool.
The locker room was not small, so that's really all you can ever ask for. So, um, yeah, I don't know why. I just
Okay.
Ace always had like a special. I wish they would do more shows because they always had like a special place in my heart.
How long do they have their shows? Like how often?
They used to do them like they used to do them like every like couple of months, and then it was like then they would do once every 3 months, and then it was like once every 6 months, once every like
Oh
not like
wow.
then it just kind of fizzled out. So every once in a while I hear whispers saying, "Oh, he's gonna do another show soon," but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, people kind of forget about what's going on after a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, even if you do it every other month to keep it like
Yeah, I
current
think
and stuff.
like champion for like over 1,000 days. I'm like, I don't know if that counts or not. like,
I,
like they haven't had a
I,
show in 400 days, so I don't know if that counts.
who was their champion? I'm curious.
I don't. He lost it recently. The Jurassic. Vince Steele.
Vince Steele, all right. He held the record.
Yeah, he beat
God,
Roman's record. I thought
he beat Roman's record.
he had less title defenses
Not
because
an
he.
easy thing to beat Roman's record. All right, let's skip into let's jump out of wrestling actually. And let's go into favorite hobbies you may have and or other things you like to do on your time away from wrestling.
Um, I like seeing to me and my fiance, we go to comedy shows a lot. We go
Okay.
theme parks. We just went to Disney a couple months ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I'm still thinking about it. I sound like a fucking nut, but I'm still thinking um,
Stay. I hope you stayed away from that lake, just in case.
the late wait
Yeah,
the
like the lakes and the lagoons over there.
oh I was just in I was in the rest of Florida. I'm not insane.
No, like in Disney, like there was an alligator that jumped out of one of them. Somehow he got in there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it was bad. The alligator killed someone. Yeah, yeah, because they
Fucking
weren't expecting it. They just. I guess I should tell the whole story since I brought it up. So there
yeah.
was a little kid there by the lake, and the thing jumped out, grabbed it. The father came in and was like trying to open the jaws to get his kid out, and he couldn't. The thing took the child down and killed it.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was a bad deal, man. It was like I think it was before the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like right, maybe like a 6 months to a year before it.
Is it one of those like why are you so weird, Florida kind of
Yeah,
stories?
it's like they don't even know how it got in there. To be honest with you, they were trying to figure that out.
That's nuts.
That's crazy. That's why I said stay away from that water, man.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
I stayed on dry land. Uh,
Yeah, stay on Trust me, I didn't know when I went to Florida. I went to Florida when my kids were really young, and I didn't know. I was going by the way. I don't freaking know. I don't deal with alligators.
it's just it's one of the, it's like it's like those stories when you type in like Florida on Google, it's just shows up some
Uh,
absurd article about something where like that like Florida man like blows his own hand off or something like that or like
right, right.
yeah like whatever like Florida man like has sex with like a dolphin or whatever some shit. It's always like weird. Not even like crime. It's not like New York. It's like three shot dead. Like in Florida, it's like I don't know. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever I just said before. Yeah, they're always like fucking weird.
There's a lot of stuff going on that's weird, man. Like now in Long Island, we have coyotes, which we never had, right?
Yeah,
And then there's this new thing I heard last week, and I'm like, "What? Are you fucking serious? Bobcats in the Long
yeah,
Island?
yeah. I heard about that.
Like, what the hell? Imagine you just walking, you don't have no clue because you're used to just having deer out here,
Yeah,
and then you
exactly.
see a fucking bobcat. I'd be like, "What the fuck is that?" And you can't run because that thing's fast as hell,
Yeah,
and you can't climb because it can climb too.
yeah. It's crazy. You lock eyes with that thing. It's like, all right.
That's right. That's right. I didn't know bobcats were here. How many are there, Serena? Do you know? Because I'm nervous. I work out in Riverhead, so what if walking out and the one jumps out at me?
Wait, say again. Sorry.
I said, what if one jumps out while I'm at work and it jumps at me, man? I'll pee in my pants, man.
Yeah. Just say you lock eyes. You just accept death at that point.
Yeah, you might as well say fuck.
Yeah,
I'm done.
babe, I'm not coming home tonight.
Oh, Alex is on. He says Brad is rad. What's up, Alex?
Oh, hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex. He says that he texted me the other day. He's like, "You missed a great, remarkable show." I'm like, "Yeah, I was out partying, so okay." Because I don't really go out that much anymore. But
No, not yeah. Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll pop my head on a at a show, but yeah, Alex, he talks so highly of me, but he's not isn't he like president of SWA or something like
he
that? I don't know.
is. He's what?
Yeah,
So let me guess. He hasn't booked you into SWA.
say if he loves me so much, I figured he'd want me around or something like that, you know?
What the hell, Alex? Man, what are you doing over there at SWA? You selling out shows over there, and you can't bring Brad in?
We give
What's
a
wrong
guy
with
a
you?
bunch of titles that have like no plates on it or whatever like that, and like, hey, he's our world champ. I was like, all right. I mean, that's one direction if you want to go, but I mean, you say you love me so much, but you don't. You're not showing it.
Ouch! She said you lost.
Oh,
Ouch! You had
anyway,
a SWA title shot and you lost. Oh, Alex, brutal tonight, man. What is going on tonight?
though that was not an SWA show, and that was against Pancake. I did him a favor. I laid down for him. I did him a favor. Everybody knows 10-1. Like I got him.
Alex, we'll talk after. We'll talk after. Brad, any plans for you to travel overseas or anything? Like, do you have any aspirations to go overseas?
I
I
would
know
love.
everybody wants to get signed, but
Yeah, oh, I would love to. I would love to do it. Michael Mastretta just did a like a European tour, which
yes,
sounds awesome. Like I would love to do something like that.
awesome. I think you should look into it, man.
Yeah, and I know he's got like a deal with like CZW. Like they were able to get him
Over
over.
there.
So yeah,
That's it. Our pals are there, the slime balls at
yeah.
TCW. All right, let's go into other states you want to wrestle that you haven't wrestled in. And then we'll get to my next question after that I just thought of.
Uh, I would say Florida, but after what we just said,
No,
I'm,
don't go. At least don't go near the water, at least.
yeah, right. Let's see. I've gone. I've farthest out east I've gone is like
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Farthest south is Delaware. So honestly, from anywhere else out east, I would do like yeah. I had
Like
some
Texas or something like that.
yeah, I had some guy message me a couple months ago. He's like, how would you like to wrestle in Tennessee?" I was like, "I'd love to wrestle in Tennessee. You should call these three promotions and see if they can book." I'm like, no, I thought that's what you were doing for
That's
me."
what I thought that's what you're gonna say. Some promotion reject.
Yeah,
Like what? Some
I thought you were
random
the
guy.
guy that like, okay, no, I'm just a fan. I think you should come here. I can't do it.
Any of our friends down in Arkansas, MCW, Brad's available.
I would do Arkansas.
Motivate Pro Wrestling too in Texas. Brad's
I would,
available.
I would hang out with the clan in Arkansas. I don't know if I
All
can
right.
stay.
You can't stay. You got to come back home, man.
Yeah.
Like if you get signed to WWE or something, then you're going to Florida no matter what.
I'll go to Disney every day. I'll be happy there.
You'll be happy. That's right. Who wouldn't be happy just hanging out at Disney?
Yeah, I see all these guys that get signed, and you just see them at Disney all the
They're
time.
all at Disney. Nobody
Yeah,
goes to Universal. They're all at Disney.
yeah, I know. Half these guys you don't even see on you don't even see them on TV yet, and they're just like, oh, I'm just going to Disney.
Just going to Disney to hang out. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm signed to NXT, but I haven't been on, but I'm gonna go to Disney. Screw
Yeah,
it.
I was
That's a good one, man.
in NXT, but you've been at Disney like 20 times. Like, oh, work there.
That's right, man. That's right. All right. Any favorite movies you've seen recently?
Just like nice like movie theater like movie I watched was like we saw John Wick 4, which I
Oh,
liked.
that was good. I haven't seen it.
No, it's a
I
good
mean, I've
one.
watched John Wick, but I just haven't seen 4.
No, yeah, 4 was good. I actually heard like he I don't know if you want me to spoil it or not.
God,
But
you might as well.
all right, yeah,
I don't
he
know
died.
what I'm gonna watch it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he dies. But then like there's reading interviews and stuff and saying like, yeah, we'll probably we're definitely gonna do a fifth one. I'm like, how? He's dead.
John Wick actually died.
Yeah, he dies.
That's a huge
Well,
spoiler.
not apparently not. Apparently I'm wrong because they're making a fourth one. So
That's a fucking huge spoiler, man.
yeah,
I thought you were gonna say something like, he lost his dog and he's
he
like
lost
something.
a dog. That's how the whole thing starts.
No, I know, but maybe he probably has another dog at this point. Shoot, man, that's a big spoiler, man. Nah, man. All right, I'll still watch it eventually. Are you a big Marvel guy?
What's up?
Are you a Marvel guy? Do you watch Marvel stuff?
To an extent. I got up to Endgame, and then it's been very sporadic since then. It's so much like all the time, Like I just found out that there's a Nick Fury show on Disney Plus. I didn't even know about that.
There is, man. That's what I thought we were gonna chat about.
I
Secret Invasion.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm sorry. I literally just found out about it maybe about a week ago.
Yeah, they're up to episode 3, which came out last night, and I haven't watched it. The first two were really good.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't even watch like the what, Mrs. Marvel or like.
Oh, Miss Marvel, yeah, yeah, that was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Heard She-Hulk wasn't like that good,
Show it was okay. It had its moments.
and then I think there was like another movie or show or something that I yeah. Again, one
WandaVision.
I got Endgame, and then the Spider-Man movie, and then after that, just kind of like sporadic. Like I just watched Ant-Man: The Multiverse a couple nights ago, so that was
All
pretty
right,
good.
you liked it? You enjoyed the whole thing?
Yeah, yeah.
I know it's getting a lot of like bad press, but I enjoyed
I
it.
why I can see why, but I thought it was funny because
I enjoyed it.
they're saying quantum realm like 14 times in like one scene, and it's funny as hell.
I think everybody's favorite part is Kang.
Quantum realm, but first you have to the quantum realm, and I'm just like, jeez.
My favorite part was the villain, Kang.
Yeah.
Big Kang fan. Supposed to take center stage in a couple of things, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, okay.
He got into some trouble recently, so
Who
the actor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was an incident in New York with his girlfriend at the time, and it was like on video or something. I don't know the specifics. All I know is he got like black for Disney, man. You got to be squeaky clean for Disney.
Yeah,
You got to be on your best behavior. They'll drop you, man.
I know. Put our
But hopefully he comes back because he's a great actor.
yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully he gets out of this trouble he's in, and they just bring him back and he's fine. But he already recorded his scenes for the Loki show that's coming out.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Which
Loki.
you bought.
That one
Loki
I saw.
season 2.
Season 1 I saw.
Yeah, season 2 is supposed to pick up right after season 1.
Okay.
Yeah, but definitely Kang's in it in a different version of him.
Well, I figured you'd have to be now if the actor's getting canceled.
No, it's actually the same actor. They just
Oh.
yeah. If you remember in Multiverse, they had the whole scene where all the Kangs are together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a variant of him.
The
But
variant.
it's the same actor. For now, at least. All right, let's talk about we're just way off topic tonight. Let's talk about alligators, bobcats.
I went.
Ant-Man.
I had no expectations of like to what this was going to be. I was like, oh.
You're gonna go to the training at NYWC, and be like, dude, we were talking about bobcats and alligators. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think because I gave him the finger in the beginning, he just went crazy. All right, let's go into wrestling promotion you want to work for that you haven't worked.
Wrestling. So any of the ones that are on TV, I'd love to work for. Any of the one, yeah. So like do that one.
Any, any AEW, NXT, or WWE.
Yeah, or Impact. I would do Impact.
Or Impact, that's true. Everybody forgets about Impact. What about NWA?
Hell yeah, I would do NWA.
Pretty hot right now, NWA.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's producing, man, right now.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I
they got pay-per-views, they got everything, man.
Yeah, I know they were in like kind of like they were in a little bit of a slope for a little while, but
Right.
yeah, here there's some like you know,
After they got over the initial pandemic, I guess Billy Corgan like just cranked it up now.
yeah, and it's like your world and was I think turned a few heads too.
Wait till you see this comment from Serena. Dicky and everyone at NYWC are gonna be like bobcats, alligators. What the fuck?
That's right.
Dicky's like Papa Dank said what? Alligators? What the fuck's he wrong with that guy? Dicky's a good guy, man. I love that guy.
I love I tell him like, how are you not canceled yet? Every time I see him, I'm just like, I'm so glad you're still here.
I think he's wondering the same thing. It's funny because me and him had like a conversation like that, like when I was at the last NYW show or something.
It's like one
He
time,
doesn't understand it either. He's like, I say all the wrong things. I'm like, okay. But it's just, when you get to know him, it's just the way he is. Like he doesn't mean any offense or anything by anything. It's
yeah,
just how he is.
he's a walking, talking dick joke, pretty much. Like I'm right before like a match where like that, I'm like, yeah, like whatever, like I'm getting all my whatever. He's like, yeah, you look good, kid, you look good. I'd let you fuck me. I'd let you fuck, but that's just me. I'm like, okay, like I'm trying to get in my zone. This man's just like, what?
Nicky's out of control, man. Holy shit. Serena says they're gonna turn around and say no one from NWC is gonna be on a podcast
Nah, I
anymore.
didn't. Even,
I just,
I'm
holy
glad
shit, man.
you're watching.
It took me forever to get Tommy on. Holy shit.
Oh yeah,
Holy cow, it took me forever, man, Tommy.
I think
Crazy.
you guys tried to like do it with me one like a couple months ago, and it just like one of us didn't answer, and then the other one, and it stopped all completely. I was like, all right, bye.
I tell you, man, it's been crazy. Like a friend request after friend request on my Facebook pages. And then it's just like guest after guest. I'm like, holy shit. And I unfortunately had to cancel the last couple of days because I had an issue with my cat, poor cat. And I really hate to cancel. Like that is like the thing that irks me. Like when I'm not doing this and I'm off or I'm somewhere else, I think about it
Yeah.
and I hate it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I
No,
don't like to do that to someone. I get it. Things happen. You know, things happen to me more so recently than before. But just like before, I had a podcast at 7 and he had to cancel. He had an issue. So it's what it is. We
yeah,
rescheduled.
it is. Yeah,
But I'm glad you finally came on, man. We had a
yeah,
good conversation talking about everything but
yeah.
wrestling at this point.
Like, I did not know where this was gonna go at all. It was
You're
like he's
probably like, man, what's he gonna talk
answering.
about? Some wrestling stuff.
I'm gonna drag that out for like 10 minutes.
Are you gonna go back to the NYWC locker room? Like, did you guys talk about bobcats and alligators?
I'm gonna walk in the locker room, be like, what the fuck was that about?
The other day we were talking about cheeseburgers with Skills. Skills making cheeseburgers for Jocko. They're like, how the fuck we end up talking about cheeseburgers? It's the same situation, but with bobcats and alligators now.
Did it start with with Florida? You guys talk.
No, it's no. It actually started with favorite foods,
Oh, okay.
and then
Yeah,
he was
headline.
he's
Died from a cheeseburger. I figured it
yeah.
started.
Well, he's Spanish, so I thought he was gonna say something like some Spanish delicacy, like whatever tacos, arroz con pollo, something like that. He's
Yeah.
like, no, I really love cheeseburgers. I'm like, cheeseburger? What do you mean?
Guy likes.
And it just got out of control, kind of like the alligator and the bobcat.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you came on, man. All right, let's go into future appearances. Where are you going to be appearing after this Saturday?
um, I want to be able to get these dates. Can you still see me?
No, I lost you.
All right, give me 1 second because I want to get these like dates right.
Absolutely, you take your time.
Okay,
While
so
you're while you're doing that, I am going to talk about Friday. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to turn the big 5-1. I'm 51 years old.
You
And,
don't look fun.
huh?
You don't look.
That's what everybody tells me. They thought I'm like early 40s or something, or even 38 or something like that. No, I am 51. I am old. as, as my friends say, you're gonna die soon, man. I'm like, yeah, thanks. But
So tell
I'm
us
having this
a lot.
big birthday bash this Friday night at 7 o'clock right here on Beyond the Barricade podcast, and there's a lot of surprises coming through.
Nice.
So, all right, you got your dates ready?
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
All right.
So obviously, this Saturday, 15th, me versus Dan Barry versus Alvin Alvarez for the NYWC Fusion title at NYWC Trust No One. After that, next week, July 22nd, is NYWC Presents Summer of Love. That's going to be in Selden. Selden.
Zelda.
Yes.
Yes.
And then on, this is a little ways around, but I have to push this, on October 28th. NYWC presents The Space Between, which is going to be at the Space Arena in
Right. Oh,
and I will
in
be.
Westbury. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about that. That's gonna be a great show, man.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one too.
Already announced Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, that's just the first. He's the first of many to be announced. I
Okay.
guess I'm announcing myself too, but they're not going to make a poster for me. So
Now, are you guys selling tickets yourselves, or do you have to go through the NYWC uh, website?
both ways. If you could track down one of the NYWC performers, if he's got tickets, you can buy them. You can buy it through NYWC. You can buy them at the door if you want. So.
Okay. I'm gonna have to hit up Big O, man. I know he pushes them hard.
Oh yeah, Big O's definitely got some. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you,
he's.
if you want somebody on, he'll talk you fucking ear off, dude.
Oh, I have him on like every month before the NYWC shows. He already came out talking about his match with Conway.
Oh, did he? Okay,
Yeah, he already came on.
there you go.
He'll be back next month for
I
something
just,
else. I don't know whatever he's doing.
I just wrestled him this past Saturday.
Oh yes, you did at hi Brianna
Hello,
at
me.
Benson. Yeah, there you go. We got a fan right in the thing. Yes, NYWC Summer of Love 3 at Hope Lutheran Church in Selden. Thank you, Serena. And Serena's got some surprise guests for me that I don't know about, which I don't. I don't know who's coming on. I'm
Surprise,
gonna see them on my screen. I'm like, what the hell is that?
surprise.
Surprise. All right, where can everybody follow you?
You can follow me. On my Twitter at Bad Brad Benson. I'm very rarely on there, or you can follow me on my Instagram at Bad Brad Benson, which I'm usually there more often. Or my Facebook at Luke Connors. I'm gonna eventually make a Facebook for Bad Brad Benson, but until then, yeah, follow me at Luke Connors.
Okay. Make sure you follow Brad over there. I'm like, yeah, PJ and Big O are always on. I know. Yikes. All right. I will be at on the 29th of July at the Maximo Legacy Tag Team Tournament for Wrestling Is Now's big event where they're going to crown their first World's Tag Team Champions. And as you can see, Brad, by those belts are gorgeous, man.
Those are beautiful belts.
Those are beautiful belts.
I might need to find a friend.
I don't know. That's right. I think they closed the tournament, so you're gonna have to wait for like whoever wins.
I'll just beat the guy who wins the tournament.
That's right. And also coming on for me tomorrow at 7 o'clock, the Brick City Boys. They're joining me live tomorrow at 7 o'clock right here on Beyond the Barricade. And we're going to talk all about this tag team tournament and, of course, all things Wrestling Is Now. And just don't forget, Friday also is my birthday show at 7 o'clock sharp Eastern Standard Time. And, if you want to, cash at me, buy me a gift or a drink or whatever. I'll be happy with anything. Even a buck, Brad, even a buck. I always buy some gum.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh man. Oh, we got more comments. Hold on. Brianna says, "Have a wonderful time on the 29th of Benson. I'll see you on Saturday." All right, Brianna. I'll see you Saturday. Thank you, Brad, for coming on the podcast. Absolutely.
Thank you for having me.
And I appreciate you coming on, man. I hope you come back. We'll
Yeah,
talk.
definitely.
We'll
Fun.
talk more about the bobcats and the alligators,
Yeah,
and give everybody an exciting show. No, in all seriousness, we want to have you back on, and we'll discuss other things this time.
definitely, man.
Let's talk about what's going on in the Middle East or something, or China, or even Europe. Let's see what's going on in Europe.
Yeah, let's find out. I'll research Europe, I guess.
I guess so, man. Let's find out the exotic animal life in those countries. How about that?
Yeah, Europe.
All right, everybody, have a good night. I will see you at tomorrow night with Brick City Boys. Hold on, Brad, before we end. Everybody else.